Number of receivers here for Nitti to go to. Heat coming, and Nitti is going to go down. R.J. Nitti, and dropped by Pat Afria. Afria coming in with his league-leading 10.5 sacks now for him to lead the Patriot League, his first of the afternoon.
He's coming off this left edge, and he's matched up against Rami Kassid, and just really does a good job with the speed rush of sticking his inside foot into the ground, dropping her lower right shoulder, and then run. This season defines perseverance for the Raiders. It's just really impressive what they've done with the body of work.
Melville keeps it here, and he'll get to the end zone for 6 points. Jake Melville, 2 rushing touchdowns a week ago, and he gets the Raiders on the board here to start the second quarter.
Ray, it looks like he's picked up right where he left off last week. He got speed option to the top of the screen. He reads it. The quarterback player gets a little bit too much width. He tucks it. He goes and really goes in for 6 or 7 yard touchdown. Last week you had 130-some yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns running the ball. So when they get inside this 20-yard line, you're going to see this Raider offense run the ball for touchdowns. And in the hoop, they call it.
So 3rd and goal here for the Bison. Nitti. Pocket collapses. He throws it. It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Chris Morgan. And a great interception defensive play there, just as Bucknell would look like they were going to get on the scoreboard.
It's just really impressive what they've done with the body of work.
Melville keeps it here, and he'll get to the end zone for 6 points. Jake Melville, 2 rushing touchdowns a week ago, and he gets the Raiders on the board here to start the second quarter.
Ray, it looks like he's picked up right where he left off last week. He got speed option to the top of the screen. He reads it. The quarterback player gets a little bit too much width. He tucks it. He goes and really goes in for 6 or 7 yard touchdown. Last week you had 130-some yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns running the ball. So when they get inside this 20-yard line, you're going to see this Raider offense run the ball for touchdowns.
As they've had some opportunities here to get behind this Colgate defense and get some big plays. Nitti fumbles the ball on the ground. Who's going to get it? It looks like Bucknell's going to hang on to the football. Boy, Campbell coming in and providing the pressure on Nitti and forces the fumble there, but it's recovered by the Bison.
Colgate's got some very good field position here with time on the clock.
You saw the numbers for Melville through the air, 111 yards in this game, looking to add to it here. Up in the pocket, over the middle, pass is caught. Metaluna with the grab, and a first down inside the 10, out of bounds at the 6-yard line. So now 2nd down and goal from the 11. Great look there from the pylon on the near side. And that's where Colgate's trying to get into here with time running out in the second quarter, the first half. Melville, big room, steps up. Will they get to the end zone? No, but he dives inside the 5, stopped at the 3. So now 3rd down and goal. 25 seconds, 4th and goal. Melville's got the offense back to the line. 4th and goal. Russell, does he get in? And a touchdown. Yes, near side official calls it a score as Colgate's Demetrius Russell gets in for the score and added.
Ray, when you watch this, I don't know who's going to get the touchdown on this, because Melville and Russell both had their hands on the ball. This is a really interesting concept here, and I think Melville's trying to push him in, and Russell ends up getting the ball.
Right in his belly.
I was thinking that at the last moment he was probably going to try to pull that.
Bucknell is able to move across midfield and pick up that first down, keep that Colgate defense on the field as well. McCollum, flea flicker, back to Nitti. Going big over top. He's got Carter. Touchdown, Bucknell. Boy, a little trickery there. Ty McCollum on the coverage there as Carter gets behind him. And a huge touchdown.
The old flea flicker.
For Bucknell.
I thought this ball was too flat when it was initially thrown, but it was a dart right to Will Carter. I don't get those plays right.
We talked about it, and we've joked about the size, but clearly you look at Adam Enola at 6'3" up against a shorter McCollum. Are you a little surprised they don't try to take advantage of some of the size difference and throw some more jump balls on one-on-one coverage, those guys?
I am. You always want to look at the matchups. You want to look at who you're putting as the There's Big Diener in the backfield with another TFL. He's such a good football player.
See what Bucknell does here on 3rd and long. Nitty, pocket collapsing. Will he stay on his feet? No, Nitty goes down, and the pressure coming from Brett Field and company as the Raiders drop the quarterback, and Bucknell will have to punt it away. Another critical 3rd down here for Bucknell.
Money down.
Approaching 4 minutes to go in the game. Trailing by 4. Nitty. Oh! Intercepted. Figueroa comes back the other way. Across midfield, knocked out of bounds. And a huge defensive play from Joe Figueroa to come up with the interception. His first of the season.
Wow.
And a huge play here for Colgate.
You talk about anticipating and reading the quarterback's eyes. You can't. This is going to be on a teach film for these coaches in the springtime to show some young safety about reading the quarterback's eyes and anticipating the throw and where to get to the ball. What a great play.
Well, R.J. Nitty trying to go downfield on a key 3rd down play. Joe Figueroa perhaps saved the game.